Let's go out to Baltic next. Bring on Phyllis. Phyllis, good morning. You're on with Joe Visconti.
Good morning, Lee. Good morning, Joe. How are you doing?
Good morning.
Good. I kind of want to talk to the guy, the quiet corner guy. I went to the Republican convention my first time, Greenhorn. I went as a volunteer, as an observer. I wanted to see how the process worked. When we walked out of there, we were all, yay for Tom Foley because we wanted to win. But I have watched over the months since that time, that man evolve into almost a non-entity. I want to win, but I want to win with someone that is actually going to do something, someone that stands for something. I'm from Baltic, so we lived through the little fusion debacle that came when he came over here. We're still all trying to understand what that was about. He came over here without a plan, and he thought he could take on a Democrat town, the town leadership and everything. It was just amazing to me. He came with no plan. What was the point? Was it just to get, a little photo op or something? It didn't work. And to me, that showed the kind of candidate he was. So if you, Joe, had followed up on the quote-unquote promise you made a year ago, we would have no candidate. That's how I feel about it. I would have no one to vote for. And I do not want Malloy back in. But I certainly cannot support the kinds of things I've seen with Mr. Foley. I want Common Core gone because Common Core is a disaster on so many levels. And I want our taxes down. There's just so many. You cover the issues well, and I think if you win the governor's mansion, you're going to do a great job.
Well, thank you, Phyllis. People out there have to remember I'm a builder. I deliver a product at the end of the day. You just don't say you're going to do something. You're not going to order 100 yards of concrete and not have the crew, the hoses, the rakes, the concrete finishers ready. You've got to do it before the concrete hardens up. You have to plan and build and deliver. This is what you're not seeing in politics. This is why the framers were always contracting and building in the Romans. Building and planning and measuring and measure twice before you cut. It's part of who I've been raised my whole life. My dad was a Marine and a builder. And so I bring those, after 40 years in the trades, to government. And you just can't make these promises if you can't deliver. You don't bid on a job you can't do. They have performance bonds. You won't get it finished. You won't make money. You'll have complaints. And this is what's missing. And so for me, it was hard to watch Tom. I didn't think he would go this way. And it's not what I wanted. I would have gladly got behind him and pushed to help him with all the forces and power with my abilities. But I watched it go the other way. And it's been hard to watch. And it's not been comfortable. And I know there's a lot of anxiety in the Republican Party right now. I can't help them with that. We have to see how the next 2 weeks go with the debates, with the plans. Maybe Tom will surprise us all. We'll yet to see that.